15 years you'll have been on the series this year. I mean, how long would you like to
No,
continue on
it's
with
more
it?
than that. It's 16 years now.
Oh my goodness me.
It's
I mean,
16 years.
could you imagine
yes.
still doing it, all these years later? And do you want to carry on doing it as well?
Well, I think when we started out, I mean, we realized that what we were doing, because of the reaction that we get still from our viewers, is, I get all three of us, me, Gloria, and Jules, we all get people stopping us in the supermarket, in the street, on the bus, wherever, saying, "Oh, love your program. It helps me to save money. It makes sure I don't, fall for the scams that come on my phone or my computer or whatever." And at the beginning, we thought, yes, we're doing what public broadcasting should be, which is we're informing and we're entertaining. And I don't think we thought that it would still be going for 16 years. But over the years, I think it's a great disappointment to us that fraudsters have become much more sophisticated. They are, particularly with the way in which they now use technology, the way they use computers and mobile telephones, not with the things that they can do online, with texts and emails, as well as with phone calls and direct messaging. Because they are just so sophisticated now, they've come up with all sorts of ways in which they can pinch your money, basically, or in which they can rip you off. And so our job has not ended. And as much as we love the fact that we're into, our 16th series, I think it is, or 16 years, in a way, we wish we didn't have to be there, but we do. Because, for instance, when we talk to banks about bank fraud, they tell us that, and in fact, we know that the fraudsters are always one step ahead, because all that you could ever do is react. You can't try and work out, what are they going to do next? You might, within certain parameters, be able to work out technically what they might be able to do next, but you don't necessarily know what the new scam is going to be. And so you have to work reactively to it. And so we do work hand in hand, our researchers, with all sorts of people to keep on top of what the latest scam is and how you can avoid it, how you can recognize it, how you won't fall into the trap. And I'm afraid to say that the state of the nation is such that, yes, into our 16th series, we are still needed.
No, absolutely, absolutely. I'm sorry to turn attention to something a little bit more glamorous, a little bit more positive. Obviously, you've just finished the Strictly Come Dancing tour, that's you had your attention on that. How are you feeling now? It's all done and dusted. Are you missing Kai at all?
Oh, well, I haven't got a chance to miss Kai because I had lunch with him and Nadia on Friday, and we meet for coffee occasionally, talk to him on the phone about things. And in fact, I'm going to be doing a job with Kai and Nadia in Hailing Island in a couple of weeks' time. The nice thing about that side of Strictly was that we actually became mates. We became friends. We got on so well. We had I loved working on the series because I love dancing. And I found that doing 6 hours a day, 5 days a week in training, it got me fitter than I've ever been. I think I'm probably stronger and fitter now than I've been for a very, very long time. And I miss that, actually. I do find that, I've always I play tennis, I cycle, I go to Pilates, I stretch every morning. So, and I'm an ambassador for the Royal Academy of Dance's Silver Swans program, which means I go to ballet classes when I can. So I've always kept fit, but what I've missed is that physical activity, that length and volume and degree of physical activity every day, which I'm not doing now. So a lot of people said, have you recovered from it? Well, I don't need to recover from it because I seriously do think I am fitter and stronger than I've been for a very long time. But yeah, no, I mean, and in fact, I've sort of I've given myself a challenge, because when I was doing the program, because I'm 79 and because of my age and because of many of the things that I did, a lot of the comments that I got were from people, not just older people, but a number of young children who apparently used to say to their parents, "Granny can't do that." But the number of people who've been very generous and very gracious in their comments, saying that I'd inspired them because of what I was doing. And as a result, they're going to exercise or they're going to dance or whatever. And I don't want to lose the momentum of that that level of interest in dance. And so I've been in touch with an awful lot of dance organizations who individually have lots of dance teachers who belong to them. And what we're going to try and do is get the nation as a whole to realize that dance is actually, because I did this in a program that I did with Chris Van Tulleken called How to Stay Young. We did I filmed an experiment that they were doing in Germany with a group of dancers and a group of people who were in the gym, all of them between 60 and 90 years of age, to find out which was the best kind of exercise you could do as you got older to keep you fit and strong and supple. And all the scientific experiments that were done demonstrated that actually dance is the best overall mind and body exercise, because not only do you use every single part of your body, every muscle in your body, you have to use your brain as well, so it keeps that active. And you have a lot of fun in a dance class, so you're releasing endorphins. You're never going to be isolated and lonely when you're old if you're in a dance class. And so I'm going to try and use excuse me, I'm going to try and use all that wonderful sort of reaction that I got from people saying that I inspired them, to get them inspired to go to dance classes, to get dance teachers, whether they aren't already doing it, to offer classes for people who are older. It doesn't matter whether it's ballet, tap, Latin American, Highland dancing, line dancing, whatever it is, but dancing in some form, because it really will keep you fit and strong. And to get that message out now to the public that keep dancing, get fit, or get dancing, get fit, that's what you should be doing. And that's my challenge for the year now, to get that message out. And if people have been inspired by me, to inspire themselves to do it. And that should make quite a difference, I hope, as they get older, to their general health and well-being.
Absolutely. Is the series you're doing with Kai, is that dance related too? Are you back dancing together?
The thing I'm doing in Hailing Island, I don't think no, he's going to be dancing with Nadia, who is brilliant, another world champion, as is indeed is Kai. I think I'm just doing the Q&A, the question session on that. No, and in fact, Kai will be getting another partner, of course, when the series starts again. Don't know how I'm going to react to that, but
are you going to be jealous, depending on who it is?
No, of course not. I mean, he's a wonderful dancer, and he's had some fabulous partners in the past, and it's just no. I mean, he's a great mate, and I love them both. They're both lovely people, him and Nadia, and I'm just so thrilled that we've become great friends. So we shall keep the friendship, but I doubt that there won't be any dancing, I don't think. Oh, I don't know. Go to a party, who knows? We might
exactly.
You never can tell.
Who would you like to see? Have you had any sort of celebrity mates go up to you and sort of be like, oh, so what was Strictly like, and sort of had the itch? Who would you like to go and see on the show?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think if you get art, because you have to be invited, you can't just ring them up and say, can I do the program, please? They have to invite you. But several of my mates have already done it, of course. Gloria has already done it. Helen Skelton did it last year. Yes, she did it, not last year, but the year before. Who else? Elaine Page has done it. Esther Ranson has done it. Lots of my mates have actually already done it. But I think if any of them get asked, I would say do it. Yes, because you will have such fun, as I did.
Absolutely. I know you speak about new challenges and how sort of, Strictly encouraged you to sort of try new challenges. And I know obviously you've said before, you're not kind of interested in a lot of the reality shows that are around the I'm a Celebs, which I absolutely do not blame you for. But is there anything like reality or drama that you would love to do that you can kind of see yourself, putting yourself up for that challenge in a new way?
I think so. I think most of them have. Yeah, most of them have asked me, things like the cookery programs and so on. I've already done. No, I think the thing is, one of the joys of my life is that I've been in television now for 57 years, and I don't think I've planned anything. It's always been, the phone has rung or I've got an email and I thought, oh, that looks like fun, or that sounds as if it might be fun. So I'm quite happy to wait for the call to come. And if it comes and when it comes and it's something that sounds fun or challenging, then I shall do it. And because I think I've been uniquely privileged in my life that I do a job that I love. And I've met people, been to places and done things that a lot of people would give their right arm for. And it's what I do for a living, and it's what makes me, when I wake up every day, think today's going to be a great day. And while people keep asking me to do things that they think I can do, and that I think I can do, and that I find pleasure in, or a challenge, and really enjoy doing, then I shall just go on doing it.
I love that positive attitude. That's absolutely fantastic. I have to quickly say as well, we do a lot of work with Angela Scanlan, who obviously you know very well from Strictly.
Yes.
And I would love to know, because she comes on quite a lot to our weekend stuff. What was she like to be on Strictly with? Because she's such a brilliant personality, but what was she like behind the scenes?
Oh, she's fantastic. I mean, and well, she's a great dancer, of course, because she was an Irish dancer, so she had that. But she's very funny, and she does talk a lot. But she is, I mean, she's just great. She's got a great sense of humor. And some of the stuff that she does on Instagram, I find absolutely fascinating. I think I saw her teaching somebody how to do one of the moves from the Argentinian tango a couple of days ago. No, she's another person who's got great energy and great enthusiasm for everything that she does. And she is a terrific dancer. I mean, she knows, because I've told her so many times, I really do think that the Argentine tango that she did on the show was absolutely exquisite. It was brilliant. No, she's someone who is really fun to be with.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And just very quickly, what are you working on next? What's happening for you? Have you got anything else lined up?
Well, I'm back making films for the one show. I've done 2 already, I think, and I'm filming again next week for them. Rippon, we start recording the new series next weekend, and various other bits and pieces. And I have an association with various charities, and there's lots of stuff going on in that area. So, in fact, I was looking at my diary just earlier this morning, thinking I've got to try and find some days to fit some stuff in, and found suddenly that there I was looking at dates in July. So all I can say is that my diary is pretty busy, and I like it that way.
Absolutely brilliant. You are such an inspiration. Thank you so much for chatting to me
That's
today, Angela. It's been really,
say.
really wonderful. Thank you so much.